Howdy. This is Sheriff Matt.
Deputy Kyle.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I was more telling that we're fixing to watch All In Arlington, Texas.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna be roping up some doggies. We're gonna be catching the bad guys. We're gonna be putting them in jail, incarcerating them. We're gonna run them out of town. Isn't that right, Deputy?
Yes, sir. Once we're done that, we're going to rustle us up some barbecue, maybe have a few beers, and enjoy the show.
Hell yeah. So, if you're fixing to be an all-in, it's gonna be a good show. Let's get the party started.
Hell yeah.
Yeah! Me, Matt here.
Good, Kyle.
You know what time it is.
Me, Matt's right through the night. Till Daniel's got the size. Wheels of fury on the ground. Engine roaring in the sound. Feel the power, let it rise. With the battle in our eyes. Wheels of fury rolling strong. Together we will carry on.
Cruising down these endless highways, Texas sun blaze. Feeling the energy all in last days of summer haze. Got my friends all rolling with me, can't stop this thrill ride. Wheels will carry on this journey with the stars as got guide. We're living fast, no time to slow. Chasing dreams on this road we know.
Hey, me and Matt here. This is Killer Kyle. And welcome to the home stretch. Welcome to Wheels of Fury. As we talk about All In.
Yes, sir.
Texas.
Yes, sir.
Fun fact, and you probably know this, but they were originally going to go back to England. Wembley. And you know why they weren't? Coldplay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is, I'm sure it's going to be a good show. The go home show will go dynamite is tonight. And then, I think Friday, or no, Saturday will be ran. Unless they're having it, maybe tomorrow or Friday. Because I don't see them having Collision and All In the same night.
Okay.
I mean, we'll see.
Wheels of fury on this journey with the stars as got guide. We're living fast, no time.
The AEW Women's title. We've got the multiple champion, Mercedes Moné, versus Timeless Toni Storm.
I mentioned in a Facebook Live recently, Mercedes is the 2025 version of Ultimate Dragon.
Yeah. I mean, I know there was other multiple champions. We got Kurt Angle, we have... So I can take it up offhand.
I mean, Austin Aries.
Yeah.
Did for a little bit. That was like mid-2010s.
So, yeah, I mean, good for her. If she wins the title, I mean, I don't understand it. Like, if she wins the title, cool, but if she doesn't win the title, in my eyes, there's really no loss for her.
No, I mean, well, she still got the TBS championship. She's got all these other championships. You threw the AEW Women's World title on Mercedes. Well, then it's just gonna be like, okay, She's got another title. Cool.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's just.
Like, I mean, she very seldom defends the TBS championship. I'm not sure how often she defends the. Well, I mean, she just recently won the CMLL Women's Championship. So far, she's got the TBS Championship. She won the Women's Own Heart tournament, so she got that belt. You know, it doesn't really like it's a belt, but it's not really a championship necessarily. She's got the Rev Pro Women's Championship, the CMLL Women's Championship. I think there's another championship in there she just recently won that I'm not sure offhand. So I mean, like, I don't really think Mercedes needs the Women's World Championship.
Yeah. Short and sweet. Chin up, tits out, and watch for the shoe.
Hell yeah. So next we will
Wheels of Gary on his journey with the Stardust. Got guys for living fast, no time.
takes all match. This is going to be an interesting match. Now these two men have a long history together. Have battled each other many times. And I feel like with both these guys being in the same company in the United States, people are wondering when were these guys gonna battle each other at least one more time. So we have Kazuchika Okada taking on Kenny Omega, and Kazuchika Okada is the current Continental Championship. Kenny has the International Championship. Whoever wins becomes the Unified Champion. Now, here's the plot twist, if you will. Whoever wins will not be carrying both the International and the Continental Championship. They have a new championship.
Oh.
That is the Unified Championship.
Okay.
They unveiled it at the contract signing between
Shit.
Kenny and Okada.
No, I still have to watch Dynamite. Yeah, these two, obviously, as Kyle said, have had some good battles.
Oh yeah, they battled each other 4 times, 5 times
About.
in Japan. A couple times before the IWGP Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah.
Once was a G tournament. I don't remember if it was finals or whatever. I believe they battled each other once or twice prior to that.
Yeah.
So yeah, they have quite a history in Japan, and like I said, like, Kenny is, he's an EVP of All Elite Wrestling, and when Okada came into the company, like, I'm sure people were like, in their dream match scenario, if you will.
Yeah.
Okada versus Omega. At least one more. Well, I would maybe one last time. Well, who knows? But like at least once in AEW.
Yeah. And look, these two have matured obviously in the last couple of years, so I feel like it'll be interesting to see even Kenny, like the fact that he just came back this year and he's done a lot better than expected.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's gonna be a toss-up. Like, I have no idea.
Yeah, exactly. I really have no idea who's going to win this match, in all honesty.
Yeah, and I mean, it's gonna be a good match for sure. But wrestling all over the Tokyo Dome and other arenas, stadiums, these two are instant classics.
Oh, absolutely, for hands down. gonna have a men's and women's gauntlet match for a number one contender spot for
Excuse me again.
the World Championship that they're choosing. We don't know everybody that's going to be in it. We do know that Mark Briscoe and MJF are going to be in the men's. They had matches for who's going to be number one, who's going to be number two. And I believe Chris Stylander is going to be in the women's. That's all I know so far. I don't trying to remember if they had any matches on like Collision. I don't think so. But yeah.
Okay.
So we'll let you know other participants more than likely during the show.
Yeah.
Wheels of fury on this journey with the stars. Has got guys who living fast. No time.
Go on to a tag team match. We have Swerve Strickland teaming up with the Billy Goat, the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay. They take on the Young Bucks. Here's the thing. If Ospreay and Swerve lose, they can't challenge for the world title for a year. If Ospreay and Swerve win, then the Young Bucks are no longer EVPs.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know the first part of it, but yeah, I feel like I don't see the Young Bucks lose this one.
Probably. Yeah, not likely.
I mean, Swerve and Ospreay have had some good matches together.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like he's going, like, something's going to give.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, yeah, I believe the Young Bucks are going to win.
Feeling the energy all in last days of summer haze. Got my friends all rolling with me.
A match for the TNT Championship. The champion Adam Cole defends against, well, Kyle Fletcher.
Not a lot of people are fans of Adam Cole.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I kind of feel like, in one hand, I do get it.
Meh.
But you look at a guy that was in Ring of Honor, and yeah, he was a young kid, but he had the body.
Right.
You look at his work in WWE, well, NXT rather,
Yeah.
it was great. And now all of a sudden, I feel like he's a lot scrawnier than usual.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if that's why people don't like him. Why they think, oh, he's not the wrestler type anymore. I just don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he still can go in the ring. He's damn good on the mic. And I mean, like, you don't have to be, you know, jacked to the nines, looking like you're chiseled out of granite to be a WWE superstar. I mean, at the time, yes, Adam Cole had a pretty good physique. You know, was he, you know, super duper ripped? No. Did he have muscle definition? Yes. Is he not as muscular now as he was back then? Yes. So fucking what?
Yeah. Through time, that's what happens. I think because he's all natural, again, I don't think that's really a good excuse, or not a good reason.
Yeah.
But when you look at his physique, it's like, yeah, maybe I understand, but at the same time, I don't really have a good answer.
Yeah.
I still think he's a good wrestler. As far as this match goes, I feel like the Dunkhouse family can definitely help Kyle win.
Yeah, more than likely.
So, Yeah. I'm gonna go with Kyle Fletcher.
I mean, if somebody, or more than one member of the Dawn, like if Don Callis is out there with, let's say, Big Archer, Lance Archer,
Yep.
you know, more than likely Roderick and O'Reilly are gonna, you know, accompany Adam. Or if Adam comes out on it, like, Adam probably will come out of the zone, not likely. I have a feeling the sides will be even. We'll see.
Carry on this journey with the stars has got guys who are living fast, no time to slow.
For the AEW World Tag Team Championships, the Hurt Syndicate, Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin defending the titles against the team of Jet Speed, Kevin Knight, Speedball McBailey, and the Patriarchy, Christian Cage and Nick Wayne.
Yeah, that's gonna be something.
Yeah, exactly.
You know you have a good heel when you want to see them get their ass beat.
Yeah,
And Christian Cage has always been a good heel,
yeah,
whether or not he was in WWE. I think TNA was probably his babyface run,
yeah.
and then of course AEW. I think the Hurt Syndicate have been a good, like, tag team.
Yes.
I feel like their work is a hell of a lot better than it was in WWE, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And Cedric Alexander, as we thought, is now on TNA, so
Right, yeah.
they went that ferry.
Jet Speed.
Yeah. Those two would be good tag team champions.
Right.
I'm not sure how long that would last, though.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I'm gonna go Jet Speed or Hurt Syndicate.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing to take away from the patriarchy. I really don't want to see them with the tag team titles.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit. No.
And I mean, Nick Wayne has the, at least Ring of Honor or TV title, I think. Or he's got a title, anyways.
Yeah. And hopefully their fathers are still alive.
Yeah.
Days of summer haze, got my friends all rolling with me. Can't stop this thrill ride. Wheels.
AEW World Championship. John Moxley defending the title against Hangman Adam Page, and of course, as I already mentioned, it's a Texas Death Match.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen Adam Page in many good matches with either MJF, Swerve Strickland,
Yeah.
even John Moxley.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like, yeah, he's done it before.
Right.
But when you look at what happened, like, I keep forgetting their name, but I feel like John Moxley hasn't done the title to surface.
I mean, you know, he won the title last year at Revolution, was it? Anyways, he won the title, stuck it in this briefcase, and he's been talking about, oh, nobody has the guts, determination, you know, the will it takes to be a champion. Nobody's willing to go the lengths. Nobody's willing to bear the weight, bear the burden of being a world champion. Only I have that capability, if you will. And it's like, okay, you want to, you know, prove that you're the one that is deserving of the championship. You'll take on any and all comers and, you know, any fashion, style, shape, form, fashion, you know, calling out to the AEW locker room, what have you. But like, what the hell is the whole purpose having a title in a briefcase? Yeah. Like, oh, nobody deserves to see the title, cause the only one that should be looking at the title is me, or whatever the fuck. It's like,
Yeah. I feel like All Elite Wrestling right now, and I'm gonna mention this because it's been in a few places. Bully Ray has mentioned that WWE is a lot like fast food. There's no nutritional value, but people keep eating it or whatever the fuck. I feel like that with AEW. Here you have a woman like Mercedes Moné. She's got two of your women's titles. Well, she's gonna have two if she beats Toni Storm.
right.
Once again, you have no competition? Seriously? And then you got someone like Jon Moxley, who wins the title, wins the AEW World title, and puts it in a fucking briefcase. It's like, what the fuck is going on anymore? Like, I don't get it. And there's no respect, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I shudder to think, and I said this before with WWE, but I shudder to think what's going to happen in another 5 years, or 10 years, if All Elite Wrestling still exists. Because Tony Khan, if you keep pulling shit like this, there's some good matches on the card, I will say that.
Yeah.
Okada and Omega look like it's going to be a good match.
Yeah.
You have the Gauntlet. And everything else is just like, when you look at the two shows, like from England, from Wembley, those were something to look forward to.
Yeah.
This, I'm not sure if I'm really excited. Maybe I'm looking forward to 2 matches on that card. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to say.
I don't see where the difference would be between those 2 shows and this show.
It's just the card, I think. I know it shouldn't be a big deal, but when I think about, okay, I don't know, it's really hard to explain. It really is. Is it going to be a good show? I'm sure it is. Is it going to be a great show? I hope so. Well, it's just a we'll see. This weekend is going to be a very good weekend, I will say that much.
Right.
We have a lot of good shows. If you haven't already, go watch the last prediction videos that we've done.
Yes.
And, you know, yeah, I'm not sure why I'm feeling underwhelmed at this point. But it's going to be a fun weekend.
Yeah.
Obviously, somebody has a birthday, so I will have to get my strap ready.
Get your strap ready.
But in the meantime and in between time, I meet Matt. This is Killer Kyle.
And we'll see you this weekend.
This is
Later.